Did you know a set of ancient rules still shapes our laws and ethics today? We're talking about the Ten Commandments. These ancient guidelines given thousands of years ago are surprisingly relevant, even now. Today we're diving into one of the most foundational and significant sets of principles in the Bible, the Ten Commandments. These aren't just rules, they're a powerful guide for living a life pleasing to God and in harmony with each other. Whether you grew up hearing them in church or are simply curious about their profound impact on law, justice, and even our everyday ethics, this video will explore the list of commandments, their biblical meanings, and why they remain important today. So, let's get started. The differences in numbering of the Ten Commandments between Christian, Catholic, and Jewish traditions, which stem from variations in how the commandments are interpreted, grouped, and counted within each religious tradition's religious texts. However, today we will be focusing on the interpretation that is within the New International Version, NIV, as found in Exodus chapter 20, verse 1 to 17. Now, let's take a look at the Ten Commandments and break down the meaning behind each one. 1. You shall have no other gods before me. This commandment emphasizes that there is only one God, and the importance of placing God first in our lives. All who follow and worship God are to serve Him alone. There should be no other idols, whether physical statues, other deities, or even modern idols of the heart, like power, possessions, or career, that take precedence over God. It is also about prioritizing Him in every aspect of life. 2. You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above or on the earth beneath or in the waters below. It warns against idolatry, reminding us that God transcends physical representations. It forbids making idols or images to represent God or other creatures that are either from nature or human creation. 3. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. This speaks to the respect we should have for God's name, urging us to use it with reverence and to not use it carelessly, disrespectfully, falsely, or for empty oaths or curses such as I swear to God or for God's sake. 4. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. This commandment invites rest, reflection, and a time set apart for spiritual refreshment. This is often Saturday in Jewish tradition and Sunday by Christians. It's a weekly reminder of God's creation. It's also a day for community, worship, and reflection. 5. Honor your father and your mother. This underscores the importance of family and respect for authority, ensuring that we respect, care, and obey our parents. It is foundational for family and societal structure and recognizes the vital role parents play and the importance of respect for authority and elders. 6. You shall not murder. A clear prohibition against taking life unjustly, highlighting the sanctity of human life which was created in God's image. It values each individual and the preciousness of life itself. It also includes not just the act of killing someone, but the actions that devalue human life, such as hatred, violence, and disregard for the well-being of others. 7. You shall not commit adultery. This stresses the value of fidelity and the sacredness of marriage and the marital bond. It forbids sexual relations outside of marriage. Adultery causes pain and disruption within families, which ties in with Commandment 5. 8. You shall not steal. This promotes respect for others' property and rights, and to not take someone else's property without their permission. It is a commandment against theft in all forms, such as cheating, dishonesty, and taking unfair advantage of others, and includes digital theft or stealing intellectual property, not just the theft of physical property. It also emphasizes the need for honesty. 9. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. This commandment warns against dishonesty and the harm that lies can cause to individuals and communities. It prohibits lying and bearing false witness in legal or public contexts. It also warns against gossip, slander, or any form of communication that can harm another person's reputation or well-being. 10. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. This speaks to the dangers of envy and greed, encouraging contentment with what we have. It forbids envy and greed for possessions, relationships, or status of others, which can lead to breaking the other commandments, such as do not steal. So, why are the 10 Commandments important today? Let's explore a few key reasons. Moral foundation. The 10 Commandments are more than just guidelines. They are the bedrock of morality, shaping laws and ethics across civilizations. They provide an enduring standard of right and wrong. Social order. These commandments are the essential building blocks for a thriving society. By championing honesty, respect, and community responsibility, they forge the path to social peace and cooperation. Spiritual guidance. For those seeking a life aligned with God, the 10 Commandments are a clear and unwavering spiritual compass. They illuminate God's desires and guide believers towards His will. Cultural impact. The 10 Commandments' profound influence resonates through centuries of art, literature, and culture. Their timeless message continues to shape human understanding and expression. Personal reflection. The commandments encourage individuals to examine their own lives and relationships, fostering personal growth and integrity. Within Deuteronomy 5, standing at the threshold of the Promised Land, Moses powerfully reiterates these commandments, underscoring their central role in the covenant between God and His people. He expands upon their meaning, connecting them to the broader principles of justice, righteousness, and the well-being of their community. This repetition of the 10 Commandments in Deuteronomy serves several crucial purposes. Solidifying knowledge ensures they are deeply ingrained in your heart and mind. Reaffirming commitment. Repeating them was like renewing their promise to God as they entered the new land, weaving into law, linking them to practical laws governing both your communal and personal life. Spiritual direction. The repeated commandments offer essential spiritual guidance, constantly reminding you of your responsibilities to God and to each other. The 10 Commandments. Ancient words, but a living guide for your life today. They challenge us to live with integrity, respect, and love for one another, and are a guide for living a moral and ethical life. Which commandment challenges you most? Or which one brings you the most comfort? Do you think they still hold relevance in modern society? Share your thoughts below. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on history, faith, and philosophy. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.